Hey guys, what's up and welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. So a few things before I start. Excuse my voice, I am still sick, and excuse this clock in the background. It is not 5:05. That clock is broken and I need to get a new battery. It is actually 11:15 in the morning. So today's video is going to be an ultimate meal prep or an ultimate meal plan and prep. I have been following a new, I guess, kind of like eating lifestyle or eating plan, and I want to share it with you guys. I want to prep all of my meals. Not all, I'm going to do breakfast and lunch, but then I do show you what we're going to be eating for dinner and also some snack ideas. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This video is part of my 12 days of Christmas, where I am uploading a new video every day for the first 12 days of December. So I'll have that playlist linked at the end of this video if you want to check it out, and make sure you come back tomorrow for another new video. So real quick, I do want to talk about the, I guess, kind of new eating lifestyle that I have adapted. I will make it as quick as possible. I'm hesitant to label this because I think when you start labeling things, that really opens yourself up to criticism. When you say like I'm eating keto or I'm eating paleo or I'm eating this way or that way, I think a lot of people just magically become scientists and want to tell you why your eating lifestyle is bad or it's not healthy. So I'm hesitant to label this, but essentially I have been following a celebrity nutritionist. Her name is Kelly LeVeque. She wrote the book Body Love that I have here. You can get it on Amazon. I've talked about this on my Instagram 100 times. I found Kelly LeVeque on Spotify and I quickly became obsessed with her, and I have been following this book. Like, this book is my little Bible as far as eating guidelines, or I guess eating lifestyle, since the last week in October, and I am having incredible results. I was steadily losing over a pound a week without really any exercise. My goal is definitely to get to the gym, but just recently in the past couple months, it just hasn't happened. So to lose that amount of weight without the gym was really spectacular to me. Yeah, so I am following her eating plan or her eating lifestyle. Essentially, it is low carb, especially if those are your goals. If it's weight loss, that's the first thing that she recommends to do, is to go low carb. Every meal that I sit down to eat should have protein, fat, fiber, and greens. She calls them the Fab Four. So that is what I'm going to be focusing on this video, is meal prepping, breakfast and lunches, dinners, snacks that excuse me, have fat, protein, fiber, and greens on my plate. Kelly is not a huge fan of snacking. I am going to talk a little bit about the snacks that I have in case of emergencies, but generally I don't snack while I'm eating kind of this way. Her thought process is we should be eating enough and eating very satiating meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Well, really breakfast and lunch, where we don't need a snack. We are full, we are calm, we are happy, we are satiated for about 4 to 6 hours. So there shouldn't be a need to snack. That's my little spiel. That is how I've been eating. If you're interested, definitely check out Kelly LeVeque on Spotify and also Amazon. I know that this video sounds like a sponsored video. It's definitely not. I have no affiliation to Kelly LeVeque other than just I'm having really good results eating the way she tells me to eat. So I am going to do my meal prep and I'm going to show you what I'm eating. So I have my little kind of weekly menu here. I'm split it up into breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks, and that's how I'm going to meal prep. I'm going to meal prep all my breakfast stuff first, then we'll move on to lunch, then dinner, then snacks. So for breakfast, I am having turkey roll-ups with spinach, garlic, and mustard, blackberries, almond butter or peanut butter, or I might substitute those for half an avocado or cheese. I will show you all my stuff and we will get into it. So right here is all of my breakfast items. For my protein, I have oven roasted turkey breasts. These are from Trader Joe's. And in those, I am going to put my garlic spread, which is a really good source of fat. I believe, I don't know if you can see it, it's 15 grams of fat in 2 tablespoons. Let me turn down the lighting here. I feel like that's better. So I'm going to do a garlic spread in them, and then also some Dijon mustard just for some flavor. I'm also gonna put spinach in the wraps, like in the turkey, because I need my greens. For a fiber, I have blackberries. I'm a big fan of eating, I still eat fruit, I just eat low glycemic fruit, so that's usually berries. The three that I stick to the most are strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries. So I will be eating blackberries. And then these are kind of all optional. I don't know which one I'm gonna have. These are all really good sources of fat as well. So I have some peanut butter or almond butter. Honestly, what I've been doing is just like scooping it right out of the jar and just putting like a big dollop on my plate, and I just eat it with a spoon. I may also have like half an avocado with maybe like some seasoning on it, or I may have some cheese. I'm more likely to stick with the peanut butter and avocado. I'm really trying to be dairy free, but I still am a big cheese head, so that might happen. I like to have options, but generally this is what you're gonna see on my plate. So let's make the turkey wraps. I'll show you what those look like, and then we will move on.
I fell in love cause you look so fine. So darling, please don't mind. I fell in love maybe once or twice. But you look so fine. You are the sunshine in my life. Will you come over to my place @9? You are the sunshine in my life. Will you come over to my place @9? @9, @9, @9, @9, @9, @9, @9, @9, Oh, I fell in love cause you look so fine. So darling, please don't mind. I fell in love maybe once or twice. But you look so fine. You are the sunshine in my life. Will you come over to my place @9? You are the sunshine in my life. Will you come over to my place @9? @9, flown like a bird, sailed up and down, when not even
All right, guys, I got my turkey roll-ups ready to go. All right, guys, so we're going to move on to lunch. I'm switching it up, and I'm actually going to do smoothies for lunch. I know a lot of people do like a smoothies for breakfast, but I've just decided to kind of mix it up and do it for lunch. My camera is definitely not focusing. So Kelly has like a whole thing, like that's her like patented thing, is the Fab4 smoothie, which is again protein, fat, fiber, and greens. So I'm gonna be prepping my smoothies. Obviously I can't combine everything, but I'm gonna have like little freezer bags so I can just pull it out, dump it in the blender, add a couple things, and be ready to go. Honestly, guys, like that is something that I just absolutely love about this eating plan, is how not restrictive it is. There's no like bad foods. It's extremely loose structure. Like again, as long as it's fat, protein, fiber, and greens, you can eat whatever you want, which is just like I struggled with it because it's such loose structure and it's so non-restrictive, but it is just the best. I love this way of eating. I am feeling so good, and I literally just want to like shout it from the rooftops. So let me show you what I'm gonna have for smoothies this week. So here's what I got. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. My voice is not gonna last long. Here's what I got for all my smoothie stuff. Again, what I love about this, totally customizable. Kelly has a ton of smoothie recipes in her book, so you can totally customize this for whatever, whether you're vegan, paleo, keto, whatever you want. So for me, for my fruit, and Kelly is really like on the fence about fruit in our smoothies, but I do like a lot of fruit in my smoothie. Not a lot, but I would say a good amount. So I'm doing strawberries and raspberries. I'm probably going to start with the raspberries first, and if I run out of them, then I'll move to strawberries. Almond butter or peanut butter, whichever one I kind of feel like it. I do 2 tablespoons of a nut butter. I also do 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. There's my fiber. And then a handful of greens. You can do whatever greens you want, spinach or kale. And then a protein powder. This is the one that I use. You can get it on Amazon. I have the vanilla flavor. Again, totally customizable. You can get a vegan one, a collagen protein. You can get chocolate, whatever your little heart desires. And if I'm like super hungry or I need just a little extra, I may add in a half avocado. I don't know. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'm so sorry, guys, that I am coughing all over you today. So I got my fat, which would be either my avocado or my nut butter, my protein, which is my protein powder, my fiber, which is my chia seeds, as well as my fruit, and I have my greens, which is my spinach. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make little sandwich baggies of fruit and spinach and stick them in the freezer, so that way I don't need to add a ton of ice to my smoothies. Because I can't really meal prep anything else for smoothies. Like I can't. I mean, I guess I could portion everything out, but I'm just not going to do that. So I'm just going to do my fruit and my spinach and stick those in the freezer.
And grass, lands far and wide, where destiny calls us. The smog and all this city gray feel like a prison cell. The green is nowhere to be seen, and I might not be the first to find out what it's like.
Okay, so smoothie packs are done. Don't worry, guys, I do plan to reuse those plastic bags. That's excuse me, that's definitely wasteful. I'm gonna do this probably like for a couple weeks in a row, so I'll make sure to use those sandwich baggies and just like keep reusing them for smoothie packs. So that is smoothies. So that's gonna be my lunch. What's next? I think I'm gonna move on to like my dinner stuff. I can't remember if there's something I wanted to tell you, but I can't remember. Oh well. So I have some broccoli and some cauliflower that I need to cut up for dinner. I just like to have them like ready to go. So I'm gonna cut those up, and then I'm gonna jump into like all the recipes that I'm gonna make this week. I don't have a ton to show you as far as dinner's concerned. because I already have like my chicken cut up and in the freezer. But what I will do is I will go through like what we're gonna have, and then excuse me, I'm so sorry guys, and then I will like have all the recipes linked down in the description box of what we're gonna do. And then I do briefly want to talk about any snacks that I'm gonna be having. So let's just jump into cutting up vegetables. Okay guys, so now we are moving on to dinner and to snacks, which are probably the hardest things for me. I'm gonna be completely honest, I have not mastered dinner when it comes to following Kelly's plan. And there's a couple reasons for that. One, because I make dinner for the entire family. I don't eat separately from them. I eat exactly, like I try to cook a meal for all of us. So I have to be conscious of what Evelyn will eat. She's 5, so we're still a little picky on certain things. So a lot of the times, even though I am trying to go dairy free, a lot of the times our dinners do have dairy in them. So I guess that was a little bit of a false claim. I'm just trying to reduce my dairy. I notice a lot, like my stomach feels a lot better when I don't eat a lot of dairy. But I still eat dairy at dinner time, not every night, but I would say most nights I do. And then what else did I want to say? As far as like vegetables go, I really try to eat 2 vegetables on my plate. And again, that's a little bit picky because Evelyn does like some like high starchy vegetables like carrots and sweet potatoes. So I do eat those, which again are good sources of fiber, but they are higher in carbs as well. So we have that. And then I would say what I struggle with the most at dinner time is getting my greens in. So again, that's like spinach, kale, arugula, all your like phyto greens, your phytonutrients, that sort of thing. I really struggle with that. I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress, but I just want to be transparent with you and just like tell you how it is. So those are kind of my issues with dinner. And then as far as snacking goes, again, like Kelly's book is my Bible. She's not big onto snacking at all. So her kind of thought process is, again, you should be eating big enough meals and you should be eating like very satiating meals that you don't need to snack, that you are calm and happy and satiated and full and calm for 4 to 6 hours, like after you eat a meal. The only time that she will kind of like allow a snack, and that's the wrong terminology, I shouldn't say allow, it's more so just like a bridge snack, meaning like because of your lifestyle or whatever, if you eat lunch at like let's say noon and then you're not sitting down to eat dinner until 7 or 8 o'clock at night, then of course you're going to be hungry and you should have a snack. My snacks I try to have are strictly like protein, or I'll just do like a big scoop of peanut butter, a big scoop of almond butter, like right out of the jar and just eat that. So As far as protein goes, I'm really trying for 60 grams a day. When I started really like drilling down into the diet that I was eating before, I realized how lacking in protein I was. I was probably getting 20 to 40 grams of protein. So now I really try for 60. And again, in Kelly's book, protein's a big thing. Protein does a really good job at calming our hunger hormones, which again, I do want to say that that's a big part of Kelly's book, is talking about the hormones that control hunger. We have over 8 hunger hormones in our body that control hunger. And it's all about kind of like shutting them down and keeping them calm and quiet. So let me talk about what I'm going to have for dinner. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot that I have prepped for dinner. I just want to kind of show you the menu. I'll have all the recipes linked down below, and then what I can show you, I will. So here's kind of like what we rotate for dinner with. One night we might have breakfast. Breakfast is really easy, so just like bacon and eggs. Everybody loves that. Ev might have like a waffle and bacon and eggs, something like that. Broccoli cheddar soup, I'll definitely have this recipe linked down below. That's actually why I cut up all that broccoli earlier. It's one of my favorite recipes. Creamy Parmesan chicken, charcuterie. Again, we can talk about that because I have the stuff out. Pesto chicken, ranch chicken, garlic sriracha chicken. This is also one of my favorites. Definitely check the description box. And then these are the vegetables that I kind of rotate pretty heavily. Broccoli, cauliflower, peas, carrots, and sweet potatoes. These are all Evelyn's favorites. I do want to try asparagus and Brussels sprouts at some point, but these are usually what we rotate without the most. So as far as sides go, I pretty much exclusively do vegetables. I try really hard not to have any mac and cheese or mashed potatoes or rice or anything like that. I just want to get my vegetables in. And then for snacks, which I just talked about, I'll do like almond butter or peanut butter, just like a big scoop of it, hard-boiled eggs, which I'm actually cooking right now, chicken sausage, or like some cheese and pepperoni. So here I do have my hard-boiled eggs going. I only made 3 for the week because I doubt I'll eat them every day. And then this is what we usually have for like our charcuterie-inspired thing, as well as I wanted to show you that I do have some tuna. So if there is a night where maybe like Chris and Ev really want to like, I don't know, blow it out and like order pizza, or they just want to like, I don't know, eat mac and cheese, or they just want to do their own thing, or it's just a crazy night and like nobody has time to cook anything, I will just like maybe have some like tuna salad or something like that. But as far as like a charcuterie board, I guess, we have hummus and cucumbers. I may again have like a half of avocado. We have pepperoni and cheese, blackberries, I may eat those. And then these are the chicken sausages that I have. I wasn't gonna do it on camera, I'll do it off camera because I need to wash the pan and I just wanna wrap this video up. I'm gonna be honest. I'm like losing my voice so bad here. And then the Laughing Cow cheese, which is also like a big favorite. I really like these for snacks as well. So guys, that wraps up this video. I need to stop talking. I'm definitely gonna lose my voice in a couple minutes, but thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If I forget anything, I'll leave it in the description box, but I think I mentioned everything that I wanted to mention. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm happy to share this with you. I'm really determined to finish 2019 strong. I think a lot of times we get trapped where like December we just kind of give up and we're like, we'll deal with it on January 1st. And I didn't want to do that. Like my goal was like, I'm going to finish 2019 with abs, not holiday weight, or something along those lines. I'm really excited, and I'm really enjoying this lifestyle or this eating plan that I've been eating or living or whatever you guys want to call it. I encourage you to check out Kelly's book and her website. She has over 50 recipes in the book. And as well, I think she has more on her website. So definitely check it out if you're interested. Come back tomorrow for another video. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, and thank you so much for hanging out with me. Bye guys.